Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mac if you're new here, and today I'm going to show you how you can make money taking photos from your phone and selling them on products on Etsy. So I'm going to be using Etsy and Printify today in this video and giving you a full tutorial on how you can do it. So the method that we are using today is print on demand. I have lots of tutorials about this on my channel already. I will link them below for you. So if you're brand new, I would suggest watching those videos first and coming back to this one. However, if you're familiar with print on demand, that is what we're doing today and how we're going to be doing this process. So the very first thing that you need to do is go to printify.com. That is our print on demand supplier that's going to print, pack, and ship our product when it sells on Etsy. So what I'm going to do is come up here to catalog and I'm going to scroll over to canvases. So I'm going to go ahead and select one of these canvases that I can then upload the photo onto. So this is the one that I'm gonna go with here. Hopefully it has these sizes that I'm looking for. Now I want my canvas to be vertical for the photo that I'm using. So I went up to variants so I could choose which one I wanted. And obviously they have a bunch here, but I'm gonna deselect the horizontal one because again, I wanna sell a vertical canvas. And then I'm gonna do a 16 by 20. And I also wanna offer an 8 by 12. So I'm gonna select those two sizes and then I'm gonna go over here to my device. So I'm gonna be using this photo today. I took this photo on my own in Yucca Valley a few months ago. So that's the photo that I want to sell on a canvas here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to airdrop this to my computer, or you could email it to yourself if you don't have a MacBook, and upload that into this file. So once I've got that photo in here, I'm just gonna kind of edit it to my liking. I'm gonna get it to the way that I want it here. Now, something important to know is you can do this with other graphics or art that you create online. You just wanna make sure that you have the rights to those images and to the graphics that you're using. You can't just go on Google and take a photo and do this. That's copyright infringement. You're infringing on someone else's artwork or photo. So that is an important thing to note. I will leave a website linked below for you that you can get graphics that you can use with a commercial license to sell for and print on demand licenses. But I just want to state that this is a photo that I took and that's how I know I'm able to sell it legally. So once I edit it to my liking here, I'm gonna go over here and make sure that it says it's high resolution. That's super important because this is a printed canvas that someone's gonna receive. So obviously it needs to be high resolution. Then I'm gonna go over to the other size that I chose and make sure that it's to my liking like that as well. And then once I hit this magical preview button, it's going to show me what the canvas will look like when someone purchases it. So as you can see here, these are the sides of the canvas. It's gonna give me a context shoot to show what it would be like when it's hanging up in someone's home, which is really cool. As you can see here, this is showing something that is wrong with the image. That's why it's important to check the preview. Once that's ready and it looks good, we're gonna hit save product, and then it's gonna bring us through the uploading process. Now, this is where we would create our title, we would put our description, and we would select the pricing for our products along with the shipping profile. Now, these are all things that I do recommend you do research in to create your title. You wanna use keywords that other people are searching for. You can even use websites like eRank or Sales Samurai to get those keywords. And then in the description, just put a short description of what exactly it is you're selling and when the customer can expect to receive it, which is all information you can find on Printify under the fulfillment times. Now, with my pricing here, I'm gonna select both of these and then edit the price that I want them to be. So as you can see, the retail prices are a little high on this item because it's a printed canvas. So we need to charge more so that we can make a profit for it. So that's something to keep in mind. Before shipping, the product is gonna cost $18. So that tells me that I need to add the shipping cost in to then figure out what a profit would be for me to sell this item and it be worth it. I'm gonna leave this for now because I can edit it all when I'm back in Etsy, and that way I'll be able to check with Printify to see what the shipping cost is before I go ahead and put the final cost. So because I'm doing that, I'm gonna select this hide in store option. So that way it does not automatically publish to my Etsy store live. It's gonna go into my Etsy draft listings. And then I'm gonna hit this publish button. Now, if I jump over to Etsy, I will be able to pull up this listing. Under my drafts, here it is, copy of desert art print here. And then I'm gonna scroll up, and this is my listing that I just created created in Printify, but as you can see, it's ready to go in Etsy. So this is where I'm going to finish editing it. Now, something else that's really important here is the mock-up photos. I like to use Placeit.net for those because what you can do is you can head over to Placeit.net and search canvas mock-up photos. And as you can see here, there's a bunch. Now, this is gonna help stand out against the competition on Etsy by showing people what kind of canvas prints they can purchase. So as you can see here, I'm just uploading that same photo onto this Placeit listing to get a mock-up for it. So I'm gonna download this mock-up and then upload it into my Etsy listing. Now, Placeit is not free, but it is super user-friendly with Printify and Etsy, and I do recommend checking it out if you are someone that is selling frequently, and I do have a code for you in the description for that as well, along with Printify, of course. So I suggest getting a bunch of mock-ups like this that you can use, because as you can see here, it just looks so much better as the listing photo than like the stock mock-up, but those stock mock-ups are important as well, because that way the customer has a vision of what exactly they're receiving from Printify. You can then go in and start filling out all of the other things on your listing here. Now, I am gonna skip some of this just to keep the video a little bit shorter, but again, I do have a tutorial that is in full. I will link in the description. Now, back to what I was talking about with shipping. So now we're able to see what the shipping cost is for this product. When it comes to shipping, it really does depend on how I'm feeling about the product, how much the product costs, if I want to offer free shipping or not. But typically when I offer free shipping, it's either one, a free shipping guarantee from my Etsy shop, meaning that the customer would need to purchase another product to make it a certain amount to get free shipping, or I like to offer free shipping, but include that shipping cost in my product cost. So for example here, if I were to make this canvas $45 and then offer free shipping, the customer doesn't realize that they're paying for the shipping while also paying for their product. They just think that they're getting free shipping. So once you hit publish, here is what your listing would look like on your Etsy shop. And again, I would add in more mockups and take more time to do this if it wasn't just a tutorial to show you, but there's so much that you can do with this and really make it your own, especially when getting creative and using photos that you've taken. Everything that I talked about today will be linked in the description below, along with discounts, codes if I have them for you. And thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful to you, and I will see you in the next one.